Channel. I'm excited to deliver this message today because I feel like, oh, let me get this set up just right. Hopefully that works out well for us. I do have the cards out today, and I can't wait to deliver you this message because I feel like somebody needs to know something. When I was getting ready to go live, I wasn't sure what the topic was going to be about, but as I got ready to come on here, um, a message popped up for me as soon as I opened YouTube, and it said that they're smiling in your face, but they don't speak about you the same way behind your back. So somebody needs to know that. That's significant for somebody that probably thinks they're friends with someone and they're really not. Spirit is showing me like even on my screen right now, I'm looking at this woman. It's like a cartoon character, like something that probably was made with AI, and she has long blonde hair. And you guys know this is how I typically wear my hair, and it's like two of them. So it's like somebody wants to be more like you, but because they're not like. And then there's another blonde woman I'm seeing on the screen on my laptop. Somebody wants to be more like you, and they're not. So it's giving like this little pouty face, kind of jealous. And so, and the fact that I'm seeing this blonde hair, there could be an attack on your hair. You might have been itching in your head or feeling pains in your scalp or some kind of nerve problem in your scalp. Spirit is showing me this. You could hmm. Also for personal readings, info.highpriestess1111 at gmail.com. My spring special is 30 minutes for $33, which I'm extending to July 4th. And then a normal reading, which you probably need to start. I recommend the smaller ones after you had your first big one. Those are 1 hour for 110. Everything's in the description box. I couldn't put this card back, but this is the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands came out, and I got the phone laying sideways, so bear with me as I kind of slide things around. But the Nine of Wands came out, and it's showing me that you need to have some protection about yourself when it comes to dealing with people. It's time to protect yourself. It's time to put a wall up and block them out of your energy. So call your power back and cut off any social activities with this person. Don't be the one that's forthcoming and reaching out with this person because they're smiling in your face, but they are not your friend. You guys come in, please like the live and subscribe if this is resonating at all. And I'm getting 3 to 4 days. 3 to 4 days. More about that will be revealed. Like there'll be some confirmation about it and a release from it. Like this person will be out of your energy. And as I'm saying that, here's the Knight of Wands. So the fact that I'm getting these wands like this, it's giving Queen of Wands energy. It's feeling like that's the energy you need to be in when it comes to like pulling your energy back from them. Like don't be all friendly and in their face. Just kind of smile and nod and get past them. You know, if you were in proximity of this person, in the house, at work, you know, just anywhere you got to be around them. Don't go out of your way to be around this person. Don't go out of your way to include, invite, or any of that. But make sure you absolutely are protecting yourself. That's why we pulled the Nine of Wands first, and then the Knight of Wands. It's showing me Spirit's going to deliver you out of this situation because perhaps this person been around you, like this ending, you closing off your energy. This nines are endings, and then you know something's coming to rush in. It's given very much so. This person probably been playing in your face for a long time, and you just didn't know it. So it's given like you've this person has probably been playing in your face for a long time, and you had no idea. And so now it has to be a stop to it. There needs to be a stop to this. And so where are we at? Wow, somebody liked it and took it back. So what is this? Full on and caramel apple. Okay, so whatever. Let me focus here. Oh, and we just pulled another nine, the Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups just came out. So, so you're cutting them out of your energy. This is about to come to a screeching halt. You're about to see whatever's coming in, whatever's coming rushing in, is gonna put it into this. It's gonna expose that energy and cut you off at the same time, or cut this person off from you. And then the Nine of Cups is about you taking some time to heal yourself and go within and put yourself first and nurture yourself. Because I got a feeling that you probably, I'm also given two situations. One where there's a woman who betrayed another woman. She was jealous of her looks because I see the blonde hair, I see all of that. And she probably sent some kind of spell to you, some witchcraft, something to make your head itch, something to take away your beauty. She sent a beauty spell to you, and they probably act like, so the people who do the most damage to you act like they love you. The people who act like they love you will do the most damage. I know. This is the story of my life, guys. So the people who just show up like, "Oh, I love you so much," they will do the most damage and not think twice about it. Baby, they will come for your head, and you will be feeling like, I wonder what's going on. They'll sit and talk about it at the table with you and go back and tweak a few more things. They'll get an update from you to see how it's going, and then you'll be like, "What's? It's not going away. It's getting worse." Or, and they'll be like, "Oh, let me help you. I'll take you. I'll take you to the doctor. I'll help you." And the whole time they might be sending you the evil eye. Spirit is showing me that there's some people around you who pretend to be your friends. A story came up one time on the like on my YouTube feed, and it's like an animated series of Nigerian folklore that talks about all the different witchcraft practices that happen in a village. And there'll be all these different stories that come up, and I follow them. All of a sudden, these stories came up. The very first one that I saw, you guys, was 11 viewers and one like. So that's 111. I just saw that. Make sure y'all like the live when y'all come in. It really helps the channel. For a personal reading, click the link in the description. You can get one for 30 minutes for $33, and you can get an hour for 110. I recommend your first one is the 1 hour reading. So we do an energy session, and the 30-minute readings are kind of follow-ups. They're really just good follow-ups. It's not where I recommend that you start. So you can book and pay and all of that. And yeah. So I'm telling you this because Spirit is showing me like you've just had multiple people in your energy that pretended to love you and care for you, and they always secretly hated you. Like they were always talking about you behind your back to other people, and you've been good to them. There's nothing you've done. You just shown up being your bubbly self. You might be more handsome than one of your friends. You might be more beautiful than a woman that you've been around, and they hate that. Oh, and people with low self-esteem, you have to be careful because they might pretend like, oh, they might wear it on their sleeve and say, I have this, and I don't have the capacity to deal with certain things. So somebody might say, I have bad anxiety, so I know I can't participate or I can't help you. They'll shy away, and then you'll watch them run and do other things, but they'll have an excuse with you, right? And so they'll always do something like that, and they'll be like, oh, they'll play a victim with you, and oh, I'm just feeble, and but I really care about you, I want to help you, I just can't, type stuff. And then you'll watch them run off and do things, and it'll be so counter to what they said to you. So you kind of have picked up on this energy of they probably just act like that around you. You probably saw some of that, like, wow, I thought you feel overwhelmed, and here you are doing the most. Okay. And it's like, I saw that. Like, don't play in my face. And so somebody that's significant for somebody is like, I saw that. And somebody probably be like, oh, well, that was a one-off situation. Okay, so be it. However, however, don't ask me for nothing if this is what we doing. So you could have been peeping it. And so Spirit's like, it's time for it to come to an end because you just don't know how deep it was. Some of y'all, somebody can send some real attacks to you and you don't even know where it's coming from, but it's easier for them to attack you when you don't know it's them because you'll keep letting them in your energy through your interactions, and they'll never tell you it's them Like, you'll never know it's them. You'll never know, like, you'll just never know. And you'll be sitting there like, what happened? What happened? Like, I'm protecting myself, but every time you see them, you're letting them back in your energy and you had no idea it's them. So when things are going wrong and you've cut everybody off, it's the person you haven't cut off yet. It's always that person you trusted and you did not cut them off too. You saw the snakes, but you didn't see the biggest one was the one that was kind of sizing you up the whole time, giving you hugs. Those hugs are sizing you up. Or, that time around you to get information was sizing you up to see how things are going so they can know how to tweak whatever little kitchen spills they've been doing. So you come over here in the land of tarot, you're going to hear about all the witchy things, right? And so you're going to hear about them kitchen spills. And, what came out now? The Three of Wands. So this is the Three of Wands. And you might be looking like, okay, Three of Wands energy. So you could be looking like, wow, okay, I wasn't expecting this type stuff. I wasn't expecting this. You're probably looking like overwhelmed. Because when Three of Wands comes out in my other deck, she's standing there looking at a huge body of water. Right? Standing there looking at I'm sorry, this is the Five of Wands. There's 5 moons on there. So something about this Five of Wands, this foreign energy, it's like you got tired of fighting this thing off. Like, you feel overwhelmed. You feel overwhelmed with trying to deal with this on a regular basis. And it's like, okay, what's going on here? What's happening here? And you got tired of just constantly trying to fight something, and Spirit was like, this is all the stuff you couldn't see. You just couldn't see what they were doing. You just couldn't see through the smoke and mirrors or the illusion or all the stuff that they were trying to do to attack you. And so that's why the Knight of Wands had to come in. Like, you put up a defense wall with the Nine of Wands. Then the Knight of Wands it comes to an end. And then the Nine of Cups here. The Nine of Cups here. It's about you taking the time to heal yourself now that you've gotten out of that. But while you were going through, it's like you were fighting. You were constantly fighting. The reason why you need to rest is because you were constantly in this battle that you could not see because it was spiritual warfare. And somebody was just constantly sending you these attacks. And you're just like really trying to keep up a facade in front of everybody. But you tired. You're drained. And you just had no idea why. Like, for the life of you, you couldn't understand why. Why is this happening? Why is it that I've called my power back and I still feel like drained and all of that? But Spirit's like, you couldn't see it. So I've come in, I put an end to this, and now you've got the one of the best cards in the deck, the Wheel of Fortune. What goes up must come down. What goes around comes around. And I'm getting Wheel of Fortune. What goes around comes around. You put out good energy and it's time for you to start receiving good energy back. It's time for you to have a shift. It's time for you to have a shift. You've done your healing. You were tired of the fighting. You just couldn't see this. You couldn't see it. You couldn't see the attack being sent to you, and you don't see what's coming in. So that's why that Two of Swords energy, it's got you in this Wheel of Fortune energy. So what goes around comes around is also the person that was sending you these attacks. They're going to get them back tenfold, baby. Your spiritual team does not play about you. It's like, okay, we let you get your little issue off. We needed the collective or the divine masculine and divine feminine to get to a point where they know how to protect and defend themselves. So when you got to a point where you got tired of this shit, you was like 9 of Wands on that ass. Like, I'm not about to keep letting everybody attack me. I'm calling my power back. Stay out. And that's when Spirit said, now we can come into your aid when you're finally tired of it. But when you keep letting everybody do everything to you and you won't speak life over your situations, you won't speak death to the things that no longer serve you, then what can I do? You gonna keep running back to so-and-so. The known snakes. So we can't really help you with the unknowns if you don't even stand up to the ones that you know. We can pull you the unknowns away from you because you don't know about them, you'll still be attacked if you don't ever call your power back or cut off energy from people that you know are no good from you. So now Spirit is saying everything has come full circle with this Wheel of Fortune card. It's the only major arcana card I've pulled in this entire reading. And it's the sixth card I've pulled. So that's significant for somebody. So six, we are in the 6th month. This is June. And so that is significant energy. Also, I take all of my signs as they come, babe. So the fact that we're in the month of June and it is the 6th month, oh my gosh. So Spirit is like, this Wheel of Fortune is happening now. It is happening before June 30th. So, and that's all I was saying, like 3 or 4 days. What's today's date? It is the 26th. And this month ends on a 30th. So 4 days. And when I pulled out the Knight of Wands, that what's rushing in is coming in 3 or 4 days. But you had to get sick and tired and put up your own defense wall for the shit. Like, I'm over this. This ain't it. But Spirit is saying, now I can help you. I can only do so much, but we're gonna clean up your energy and you're gonna still sit in mixed company. I can't do nothing about that one. That is a choice that you're making because you have the power of free will to make that choice. So Spirit is saying, okay, when you cut off the snakes I know you can see, and then you get tired of these attacks and you come to me and say, hey, I cut everybody off. Why am I still feeling these attacks? I call my power back. I'm fighting in forces known and unknown. That's why that Five of Wands come out and that Two of Swords came out because you couldn't even see some of the attacks that people were smiling in your face and delivering to you because they delivered that venom. They mixed it up in a candy apple, okay? And so you thinking, oh, this coating's extra crispy. People are devious, man. I don't even know why they spend time just attacking people like that because you could have been off making yourself a beautiful life instead of trying to steal everything you think you're going to steal from mine. You'll never get it. The crazy thing is they will never flip and get it. Like, they will never get it. And they will still try and try and try. There are some dark souls out here, you guys, that you got to protect yourself against because these people just don't fathom. Let me go out here and be inspired by that and create something. Let me go ask them a question. Y'all, I'd be so helpful with people. Like, I'll tell them, hey, if you getting into real estate, here's a good way to get into it. I'm a reader. I'm a psychic. I can see that for you. I see what's going to work for you. And they will kind of low key resent me or pretend like they're doing it just to give me updates. I'm not your business coach. You don't have to lie to me. If you're not going to do nothing with your life and you just going to go out here and drink and party every weekend and you 50 years old with nothing but the job you probably about to get fired from, that's on you, bruh. Like, you ain't got a lot to kick it. You ain't got a lot to kick it. So, yeah, I am hood. So if it come about these readings, it come about me. But I'm authentic, okay? When I'm channeling, I just be in the zone. But when these messages get a little deep, that's when it start coming out. Like, okay, this is very relatable. Okay, so y'all come in. Make sure y'all like the live. Make sure y'all like the live. So it's giving somebody's just like playing in your face just to be around you because they feel like, oh, you got stuff going for you and they got to pretend like they got something going on, but they're low-key just jealous of you. And people will turn jealousy into witchcraft and spiritual attacks and try to stay close to you. Even the story I saw about a woman who was best friends with someone. She prayed all these attacks on her life till she lost everything and had to come live with the best friend that prayed against her. Her and her husband and her baby had to go stay with the best friend that prayed for her to lose everything. The craziest thing is how that woman came to tell her story, and that the friend, the fake best friend, the karmic best friend, told her herself about these things. Like, I did this to you. I wished all of this on you. I wished all of this against you. Y'all, it's real. It is so real. It can be your parent. You can have a karmic parent. They're people too. And I think that bond that's supposed to happen between a mother and a child doesn't always form. This person had their own demons before they had you. And you might be just a recipient of all the karmic stuff they gonna dish out. especially if you're a chosen one, you might be that parent's karmic lesson. So I'm just telling y'all to tell, like, don't exclude anybody from this. If you had a feeling or there's been some problems over the years, you know what you feel. Don't discount your own feelings. I'm gonna say, don't gaslight yourself. Don't lie to yourself. These things really happen. These things are really real. And let me just make sure I got my brightener up, because hang on a minute. Yeah, it's all the way up. So Spirit's like, pause and shine a light on something. Pause and shine a light on things. Like, take a sacred pause. Sacred is the card on this deck I got right here, my personal index cards. Sacred is at the top of this deck and it's in yellow. So it's like illuminated. Take a sacred pause and think about, I've cut all the known enemies out of my energy. Confirmation, Bert. Known energies. Spirit, show me the unknown, because why am I still under attack? I've cut the cords. I did the things. Who else needs to be cut out of my energy that I'm not seeing? And for cord cuttings, you guys can book me for that with that 1 hour session for 110. We could make it a cord cutting as well. Some release gotta happen. It comes with the reading, of course. Everything comes with a reading. I gotta tell you what I see. And that's one of the ways we can fix and heal some things. You gotta be ready to let these people go. You don't cut a cord and run back to them. You don't cut a cord and run back to them. You put return to sender on that mail and let the post office figure it out. You put that stuff on a curb and post it on the internet. Let them figure it out. Somebody alert them. So I don't want no smoke. I want nothing to do with you. You don't cut a cord and run back. So I also teach spirituality as well. I do most of that over on TikTok, you guys. I go live over there a lot. I started going live over there before I had this channel. And so I'm primarily tarot on this channel, and on TikTok I will do tarot, intuitive messages, and all kinds of lifestyle content. But when I go live on TikTok, I'll do a channel message and a reading. And sometimes it'll be really good, but it wasn't meant to be saved, and they don't get saved. But when I'm over here, I'm over here. So I'm trying to really get this channel up and going. So you guys subscribing and liking the live is really helping out with growing this channel. And share the reading if you got a friend you trust. I know how it is when it comes to sharing stuff. You can't share everything with everybody when it comes to this type of divination work or seeing into some things. It could be the person that this reading is about. 9 times out of 10, the person you want to send it to and share it with is the person that need to be cut out your energy. That's probably the one. And there will be some people who tell you, oh, I don't believe in all that stuff. Man, they believe in something worse than this. You might do hoodoo and protection spells and just protection over yourself, prayers, light a candle. You might do a cord cutting even. But this person, I mean, like straight up voodoo dolls in the closet type stuff at that level. And they will tell you, I don't get into all that stuff. Or they will try to act really practical and non-spiritual, non-religious. Oh, I don't do that stuff. That's their card to be cleared. Oh, they'll never suspect me. They'll never suspect me. As Spirit is saying, catch me if you can. Like, ha ha ha. Like, it's giving really that trickster energy, that sinister. And it's like, y'all, you'll be around somebody who's trying to ruin your whole life, and they'll offer you a ride after they made you lose your car. They'll offer you a room to stay in after they just made you lose your house. You see what I'm saying? And they want to watch you lose it all. And that won't be enough. That won't be enough. I have pockets on my dress. Little things. That won't be enough. So stay away from them, because you don't know how far they're going to go. But unless you want to leave up off the planet before your set time, stay away from them. It's that deep. Some of y'all playing around energies that want to take you up out of here. And you like, oh, la di da di. Okay, keep playing. Keep playing. Keep playing. Y'all, I'm dealing with something right now from attacks. I'm really dealing with it now. I was sleeping with the enemy. I was sleeping with the enemy. And so Spirit is saying, they think you don't know. Two of Swords on that ass. They think you don't know. And for all intents and purposes, you did not know it was them. You thought you cut off all your karmic people, you say your prayer and your protection spells, you use quote your scriptures, whatever you into. And they just laughing in your face and talking about you behind your back with the people, the karmic people that they hang around, that they probably been doing divination work on you with, like all casting all those dark spells. They've been going to a little bootleg high priestess. I'm gonna say a dark priestess. A dark priestess. I consider myself a high priestess. I have a high frequency vibration. I'm gonna say a dark priestess is very low vibing, but they know how to cast a few little kitchen spells and pop some stuff off. And they can't really see who they doing it to. That's the problem. They don't know until it backfire. They don't know they messed with the wrong one until it backfired on them. That's what Spirit is showing me. Let me try to read this comment. They're what? They're living with the biggest enemy. Oh, I'm living with the biggest enemy in my life. Oh my gosh. Hi there, greetings. Wow, that's crazy. And it be so real. And people don't believe that you be sleeping with the enemy. What's your name? I'm trying to see your screen name. With no glasses on at that, y'all. Crazy, I know, right? That's why I'm getting really close and squinting because I got my phone sideways. Okay, Diva's a goddess. Okay, Diva's a goddess. He called the whole city a filthy pig. They'll be like that. The karmic I was dealing with, y'all. I was watching them the whole time, but there was also a part of me that was feeling like, okay, well, I need a ride, and this person gonna come pick me up and do whatever. It cost me more than I realized. It cost me so much because I really had my blinders on because I was also still in some energy of like trying to heal from all the betrayals with cutting off family after moving to a new city, and then having some more betrayal with family once I moved down here. And it became this thing where, oh, this person tried to show up like this knight in shining armor the whole time. They were extremely karmic. They had it in for me worse than anybody I've ever dealt with. It feels like this person was gonna take me up out of here. Y'all had 2 miscarriages with this person this year, and then left with something that I'm still like fighting. I'm left fighting something. So, but winning, fighting, but winning. And it was no joke. It was no fucking joke. So the karmic lesson I got out of that, Spirit told me, if you don't leave now, we're going to permanently bind you to him. And I'm divorced from a karmic since 2013. So I got the hell up out of there. I said, I don't want to see what this is going to look like. Found out after I broke up with him that a week before I broke up with him while he was out of the country that I was pregnant. And I said, I don't care. I'm going to deal with it. I'll figure out my own life. And I broke up with him April 30th, y'all. And then all the stuff was just starting to become revealed to me. The Two of Swords energy. So some of y'all can relate to this. All this stuff just came out to me. Spirit kept me away from them long enough to close that door. And then you can see what's going to happen. What's been happening behind your back. What you needed to be protected from. It was so deep. It was so deep. So it'll come up in different readings for me. Like one reader on here, and I'm not going to say her name because I don't need this person going to know. Because I know they probably come look at my stuff. But she gave me from the rooter to the tutor signs on a collective reading, y'all. Read my whole story on several collective readings. And keep giving updates. And I don't want to hear them no more because I'm over that energy. It's about how they suffering and they with the third party and don't want to be there. Oh, baby, you made your bed go lie in it. Now, for me, I'm about elevation and healing and high frequency and moving on. Like, I don't care about so and so. That's why I got away from him. And after Spirit said I'm going to permanently bind you to him, and then I found out I was pregnant after the fact, and I wasn't supposed to be. And then I had the miscarriage on, I was cleaning the house, 4 a.m. on June 4th. 4 a.m. on June 4th, I had a miscarriage. So, I'm telling you, let me read the comments here. He called the whole city. Yes, exactly. I'm telling y'all, you're going to have to get away from these people. You're going to have to get away from these people. And even down to, he went to Africa for 2 weeks, and I broke up with him in 2 weeks. I prayed for the month of April to, please, Spirit, get me away from him. Please get me away from him. Because I felt the witchcraft. I could taste the funny taste in my drinks. He just kept making me drinks and they taste weird. They didn't used to taste like that. I was like, it tastes like a chemicals in my drink. I said, what you put in here? Oh, it's a little concoction. It's always a little concoction. He a little sneaky fucker. I ain't gonna lie. He's a sneaky little fucker. And so I'm just like, even that came out in the reading, y'all. The poison drinks. Wanted to keep me drunk even after he knew the first time I was pregnant, kept feeding me drinks. And so he's also a member of the He-Man Woman Haters Club. Y'all decide which organization that is. I'm just like, I knew something was off, y'all. I knew something was off. And I knew, like, I might not be attracted to this person. I might not see forever with this person. I just didn't know what it was going to cost me. Because it don't matter how you see them. It matters how they see you and how far they willing to go. So you think you around just shooting the breeze until you ain't. Baby, that person is getting over big time, doing witchcrafts and spells. And like I said, they went out the country for 2 weeks. They pride themselves on traveling internationally. They be over there doing witchcraft in every country, finding a priestess in every country, trying to solidify their wealth because they went through a financial reset a few years ago. I said, no, I'm only showing up at your doorstep now because it's time for you to go through another spiritual awakening. I'm going to be a huge test for you. You know you are a test for people, right? If you chosen, you over here on following me, you're chosen. You're going to be a test for people. Their energy is going to be tested when you come around. Their heart's going to be tested when you come around. Everything about them is going to be tested when you come around. 4 swords on the bottom of the deck, but the 3 of cups is behind that. So go over there and get a dark priestess, and that's why them African folklore things kept popping up for me. It's significant for y'all. I have to go through this shit worse than y'all to heal and transmute and teach, right? Let this be the end of it. Okay. I'm telling you, Spirit finna give you some breathing room. Spirit finna give you some breathing room so you can push this shit back. Push it back, get it out your energy. This 9 of Cups energy is what I'm seeing for you. Spirit's like that 9 of that 9 of Wands is that cord cutting you did, that prayer you said, that throwing everything they ever gave you out on the fucking curb, even down to a damn ketchup packet, baby. I do not play when I clean the fucking house. Oh, it remind me of you. Let me get this shit up out of here. Oh, you loan me this nail that I put in the wall. Let me take it up off here. I'll hang this picture back up some other time. We getting rid of your ass. You getting up out my energy. And I'm calling my power all the way the fuck back. He gave me this phone charger, y'all. I said, my readings keep coming up. It's time for a new phone. Any opportunity I get to get a brand new phone, because I got a Note 20 Ultra. I've had it for years. I love it. I would just get the S26 or whatever and a new charger. But Spirit, I was like, I prayed over this charger. Energy transmuted. I mean, for real. For real, for real. Get them up out of your energy. Anything that's going to make you focus on them and then allow them back into your energy. Because once they're in your head, they can physically be in your head, energetically be in your head. You thinking about them is putting them back in your energy. So I'm teaching this story with the door closed on this motherfucker. You cannot be in my energy. I call my power back. And it's good to do that after you speak on them. Call your power back. Say, I call my power back. Right now. Close your eyes. Feel it in your belly button, in your sacral chakra. Feel it coming back to you. Feel like this vacuum of energy just sucking back into you. Feel it all sucking back into you. Okay? Give yourself a feeling like deep breath, inhale, like it hit you. All the energy just came back and hit you. And take it in, take it in, take it in. And feel your power radiate. Feel it from your toes all the way up to your head, to your crown chakra. I'm telling you, don't let somebody sit around and play in your energy. If you have to talk about them for this educational purposes, and let it just be that, right? My laptop screen went off and I'm trying to use that for light because I don't want to turn the big light on. But I'm telling you, whatever you got to do, keep these people out your energy. You don't know how far they will go. And Spirit is like, I'm trying to protect you. But at some point, you're going to have to open your eyes to what's going on. You can't be in the Two of Swords energy forever. At some point, you're going to have to be in the Nine of Wands and say, Spirit, I know I can't see what's going on, but I know something's going on. And I call it to stop right now. I don't know what I can't see, but whatever in the hell it is, it ends today. It ends right now. I don't care. And so that means cutting so-and-so off. If you tell me to cut them off, I'm cutting them off. If you give me a sign and it's so-and-so and I thought we were friends, fuck them too. Hey, everybody got to go. It's time. You ain't got to go home. You got to get the hell up out of my energy. Okay? And you got to be on that serious house cleaning. You gonna let your life go into ruin because you trying to hang on to a motherfucker that's trying to ruin you? I don't care what that title is. Y'all have to develop a thick skin and say, I don't care. I don't care if you my mama. I have to cut you off, boo. We ain't good for each other right now. If you fucking with me eating, we not gonna talk. I likes to eat good. So I don't care. It could be my father, my sister, anybody. I have actually cut off my family. I have no contact with my family in St. Louis and no contact with family members down here in Atlanta. I don't care. When people start messing with your livelihood, they want to see you homeless. They want to see you without. They want to see you suffering. They want to see you just on the verge of breaking without sending anything to unalive you. They want you to lose your mind and do it to yourself. And then they're going to show up at the hospital and play like they're a savior. Y'all seen all these movies and skits and dramas that be popping up with a karmic person always attacking a good person. They'll grab your hand and fall down like you pushed them or something like. And I'm saying you because you're really the innocent person in these stories that Spirit are showing you. So pay attention when these dramas pop up online. Like these dramas keep coming up. Like it could be the Chinese drama or some on Short Max and all this stuff on TikTok. These things are warning you. You ain't seeing nothing for nothing. Okay? I had to realize Spirit is always communicating with you through these messages. If all you gonna do is open that phone up and not go pray and meditate, then they gonna have to speak to you through the phone. Okay? So believe what you seeing and believe about the people around you and call your power back and watch how the phone gonna ring so quick. That phone gonna ring quick on that ass, baby. Like they gonna call, be like, did you just do, are you okay? Why? You feel that snap back? You feel like a rubber band just popped your ass into reality and you had to get the hell up out my energy? Oh, pay attention. They gonna call. It's almost like you summon them by cutting them out of your energy. They're going to pop up out the woodwork like roaches when you turn the light on. And it's like, damn, where y'all come from? All you did was say a protection spell over yourself, and boom, the phone finna start ringing. People finna make sure, like, I had so many anchors into you, like all of a sudden this stuff just fell apart. They can't call you and say that. But they are definitely gonna call and see what the hell's going on because they felt you cut them off of your energy. And so Spirit is like, baby, do not play with it. Do not play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. These people feel you cutting them out because they in your energy tough. And it's like, you want to see something? You want to see a little magic trick? Say I call my power back and watch their phone ring. And it's gonna be like, dang, or somebody pop up on a post you made, or somebody text you, or somebody emails you, hey, oh, these are the little energy vampires that's been lurking in your energy and gossiping about you and sending little hateful spells. And gossip is witchcraft, y'all. So this another lesson. Call your power back, and gossiping is witchcraft, okay? So when people sitting around talking about you, it's typically a covenant, those three. And that's why I said I thought I saw a three of wands, but it was really a five of wands. So the three of wands will make you feel like, oh, we're friends, we're company, we're working on something together, right? And you standing the whole time feel overwhelmed, but it's really the five of wands energy where you fighting with them in the spirit. You don't even know it's the same people you hang out with. You don't know it's the girls you went to Miami with. You hear about them stories, how they let old girl die on the trip. How that happen? How that happen? They wanted it to happen. Watch the company you keep. It can cost you more than you know. So Spirit just had me go in on this message because we beyond the tarot at this point, but this shit hit close to home, y'all. This hit so close to home, and I know somebody need this prophetic warning. Like, you need to know there, she ain't your friend, he ain't your friend. It could be a messy man trying to act like he your best guy friend. I'm seeing this for a divine feminine. There's some messy man in your energy trying to act like y'all so cool. Y'all so cool. And all he do is talk to you and go back and gossip about you. Because he's a miserable little roach. He's a miserable little roach. And he's like, hey girl, and this, and he's so fake. And you watch him be fake with everybody else and bring it back to you that way. That's the same thing he do with you. Do you understand? Do you learn the lesson? Do you get it now? The same messy fakeness they exude in front of you towards others is the same that they have for you. They are not loyal to anyone. The way they are is the way they are. The way they are to one person is the way they are to every person. Stop thinking you're on the exclusion list. Stop thinking you that cool with people. You're not. These motherfuckers is dark and dirty and will do anything behind your back. You're probably the purest light in the place, and you know it. You need more time alone, more solo trips, more solo dates until you meet your spirit tribe. And you need to stop hanging with them and taking them places, because they will have you in front of people and trying to embarrass you or size you up in front of people or say little stuff behind your back. And you be like, ugh. And then that person be like, oh, well, he messy, so she might be messy too. Or they both messy. They watching you hang with a messy person and be like, oh, well, you both probably messy then. And now that's somebody probably supposed to be in your soul tribe, but you keep messing around, hanging around messy people. You ain't gonna never get the soul tribe that you crave. The friend that really is a friend. The person that's gonna ask how you doing, or y'all good over there. You know, all this kind of stuff. Not just trying to call and on video chat and see your house. If they call on video chat, it's because it's been too long and it's like, hey, I'm a little concerned, or I might pop up at your door because I'm a little concerned. But it's not like who all over there and what you got going on 24/7. Y'all gonna learn the difference with these people. You gonna learn the difference with these people. The people who need to know all the details and who this, and they act territorial, baby. Them ain't the ones that's for you. Them ain't the ones. Them ain't the ones. Them ain't the ones. You probably like, well, my one friends is boring. They don't blah blah blah. We don't talk a lot. That person has learned how to protect their energy, and they ain't got no drama. They don't kick everybody out of their energy that wants to send them any drama. And so therefore they have a more peaceful, stable life, and you used to this dramatic ass toxic friend that really wishes you no good. That level of excitement to your nervous system has got you brainwashed into thinking this is fun. No, it's not. That is not fun. That level of toxicity and arguing and makeup sex with a certain person is not fun. That's not an adventure. Them ghosting you for days and popping back up and like, let's be outside or let's go on this weekend trip. That's not excitement. But I think a lot of people have gotten used to just sitting in toxic energy. Maybe I feel like I can write a book on this subject. So for anybody coming into the live, y'all catch the playback and see the tarot cards I pulled. The Nine of Wands, it's time you put up the defensive wall. Knight of Wands, Spirit came rushing in because now I can help you. You done cut everybody out your energy. I could help you when you still entertaining these folks. Um, the Nine of Cups energy is about you getting yourself back centered and focusing on yourself and putting yourself first, right? And then the Five of Wands energy was about you having gone through this and it's sparring and it's training. And it's really, it was a spiritual fight that you couldn't see with the Two of Swords. But at the end of the day, you hear at the Wheel of Fortune. What goes up must come down. What you put out, you get back. So Spirit said it's time for all the spiritual warfare that you endured, that you finally, protected yourself from, that you finally got away from, that you finally asked for my help with. Here's the Wheel of Fortune. Because you don't deserve to go through that. But you do need to learn how to protect yourself in this world. That's what I'm getting. You don't deserve it, but I gotta let you feel it until you buck up a little bit. I'm gonna need you to stop being a little punk. So he's like, I can't have you out here acting all week wearing my title. That type of thing, y'all. Y'all can see I lost that little 20 pounds. Lost a few pounds in my waist for you. So that Wheel of Fortune finna have you outside snatched, girl. So, and fellas, you probably get a little six pack up under there. Probably take a little minute for us to see it, but I believe you got one. I believe in you and your six pack, okay? On this Wheel of Fortune come up. So, y'all need this. Like, Spirit got your lick back for you. Spirit getting your lick back for some of y'all for 20 years. For 20 years, because y'all been going through hell. I know I have, and I'm sick of that shit. I'm like, when am I gonna live? Because I thought I was outside partying and living when I had moved to Dallas. So I was born and raised in St. Louis, but I moved to Dallas in 2020 and I was there for 3 years. Baby, little did I know that was my spiritual awakening. Oh my God, that was my spiritual awakening. It was fun at first, and then all of a sudden, oh gosh, it fell apart. It wasn't fun no more. But what happened was, baby, all I get letters from home. You say people write you from back home. They're calling me like, I see you out in the club every weekend in a new outfit. So and so. This how you know people gossiping about you. My mother would even call and be like, well, so and so was like, she be out every weekend, don't she? She have on a new outfit every weekend, don't she? Her hair stay done, don't I? Was like, shouldn't it? Am I not gainfully employed? Did I not go get a bachelor's degree and have a corporate career and don't I get up and go to work every day? Should I not have anything? Should I be looking raggedy? People are focused on how you look and multiple people are talking about you. Them conversations ain't going like, wow, you look like you're doing great. It was like, how she get a new outfit every weekend? How she going out every weekend? What kind of money she got? People be hating on you, boo, and you really be thinking y'all cool. Y'all, you be tripping off of some titles in the family. Fuck all them titles. God said, I got one title for you. It's called Christ. Christ consciousness. You are Christ on this earth, and you put on that crown and you connect with me. You connect with me. You connect with your source through your Christ consciousness. That's the only title on this planet that matters. You walk alone. You might have a parent that's a vehicle or a vessel to get here, but you, after they drop you off on this planet, baby, you pretty much on your own. The parent that had you might not be the parent that raised you. Thank you for liking the live. Unfortunately, this horror story of a nightmare of life as a chosen one is going to resonate with so many of y'all. And it's heartbreaking, but it's real. This is the journey many times where you finna have the people closest to you as your secret enemies, your hidden enemies. And it's like you've cut off all the public enemy number one. Everybody knows so and so don't like you. So when you did a cord cutting on them, yeah, no brainer. But shit, why is these attacks still coming? It's the motherfucker sitting next to you saying it's a good thing you cut them off. Well, damn, it's gonna be even better when I cut your snake ass off too. And it's just like throat chakra clearing, and I'm wearing blue. And I'm wearing blue, and I'm speaking up. I had my shower just a little while ago. That spiritual cleanse. I have a spiritual, a water healing ebook about how to take a spiritual bath, a spiritual shower, and I've even added on how to get out in the rain and do a spiritual cleanse, which is basically a baptism, y'all. Baptisms ain't reserved for Christians at church once in a lifetime, or after you done fucked up for so many years, you need to go get another one. You supposed to be doing them on a regular basis at the house in the tub. And so my book guides you through that, how to keep your energy clear through water. So the importance of a spiritual ritual in your routines is getting up every day and knowing you need to wash your ass and get some bad energy up off of you in the process. Let it wash down that drain. You need that water on you every day. Water is a protection. Oil is a protection. So you follow the water with the oil, okay? And so that's significant for somebody, is that you need to learn how to protect yourself, like spiritual baths, spiritual showers, embracing the rain when it comes, lighting candles, doing things around a full moon, because energy on this planet is amplified, is stronger. You're connected to that energy and you're not leveraging it. Okay, so I do teach. That's why my name is High Priestess. It ain't for fun. It ain't because it's catchy. I'm doing tarot. Let me just say I'm a high priestess. No, I really am. I really am. And I've been cloaked for a lot of years, y'all. I'm 44. I am 44. And so I know this is my golden year, right? I've been cloaked in my energy for a lot of years, and I almost feel like this is about to be my flagship reading on this page. I've been cloaked in my energy for a lot of years, being around these karmic people I call family that did not want me to be myself. They did not want me to be me. I think that me being me also sparked a lot of insecurities in people, right? Listen to that. That's confirmation. People want to keep you down where they can control you, where they can still manipulate your emotions. And so you got to get to the point where ain't nobody manipulating your emotions. You done kicked them all out, and you're in control when you have these. Excuse me, but we know where that's coming from. People after your throat chakra, they want you to shut up. Some people around you want you to shut up. And so I'm going to say that, speak the words out loud. I call my power back. And rest in that energy and meditate and see your power coming back to you. You're more than a conqueror. You're made to win. Everything you touch turns to gold, and somebody's not going to be happy about that. No matter how good you are, you're going to have more haters just for being good. So call your power back. Step into your sovereign power. Don't let anything, anyone, any institution control you or make you pray to a deity outside of yourself. You're the deity. And you're connected to the source. Remember that. You have all the power. The power of life and death is in your tongue. You go straight to the source to get that. You can't get that worshiping somebody else that lived and died, allegedly. You are that source. Walking the earth. You are the walking embodiment of God, source, the universe, creation on this earth. Don't let anybody tell you any different and trick you out of your birthright. Stop you from walking in your sovereign power. Stop anything that's made for you. Don't let nobody tell you who you are or make you act less than who you are. Okay? Well, for readings, info.highpriestess1111@gmail.com. But I've also linked my digital, I think I linked my digital business card where you can book on my Calendly and just book what you book in, 30 minutes or 1 hour. Your first reading with me needs to be 1 hour for 110. We need to go through everything. After that, you can get the 30-minute readings for follow-up sessions. Well, you're going to have to do a deep cleanse and healing session with me. That's the best way to start. Just getting little touch bases and being nosy with your own energy and you're not going to fix nothing is not going to help you. And I don't do this for fun. I do this for real. So I'm not gonna waste my time with somebody that's always trying to like spy on their own energy or spy on somebody else. Or can you tell me about this? No, no, no. We're not doing that. You come over here. The reading you gonna get is what you needed to hear from your higher self because you don't sit down and listen. You jumping from one thing to the other. And when you get to me, that's when you really get to God. This close you gonna get to the source. And I'm gonna tell you about yourself. It ain't gonna be what you want to hear, it's gonna be what you need to hear to clear out your energy and get things set and focused and moving forward on the right track. You ain't gotta do it all in one day. You're gonna take some bite-sized pieces and we gonna follow up on those 30-minute sessions and 1 hour sessions as needed. But you can book all of that. It's 110 for 1 hour. And my spring sale for those who've already had a reading with me is the 30 minutes for $33. But book what you can do for now, okay? Confirmation, Bert. So yeah, and donations to the channel are welcome, y'all. I do this full time, and it is time for me to really ramp it up. Okay, it's really time for me to teach and share what I know because I feel my collective calling me. I feel like there are thousands of people that are about to go through what I just went through or going through what I went through, and you need to learn how to get through it from somebody you can trust. There's a lot of people on here that might do tarot, but they don't do personal readings, or their personal reading price is so high that the average person can't even afford it. But if you go out for the weekend, you can afford one of my readings. And if it's about shifting your energy and changing your life, you absolutely can afford that above and beyond anything else that you deem worthy of your miscellaneous income. Okay? So, for now, take care of yourself. Be aware of your surroundings. And if you've been praying and kicking people out and blocking people and something's still wrong, it's time for their reading. It's time for their reading. So and so ain't your friend. So and so might be your relative, but they not your friend. Okay? So let me just double check the last of the comments. That's crazy. The first part with the homeless part and the family went me on the streets. Baby, it's real over here. It resonates. Heavy taste in the drink. I know it. Yep. I had a chemical taste in my drink. I knew my drink was being poisoned. We gonna probably talk about that on another live, y'all. Because that was real. That was so real. And I'm like, what we got going on here? So, I'm just saying, y'all book me. We can talk. We can talk. We can talk. Okay? And feel free to donate to the channel. Cup of coffee even will be great. So I really do this full time. I left corporate America 4 years ago, and I have been doing part-time jobs like brand ambassador work as under contracts. I hadn't had a W-2 in 4 years, and then as of December, Spirit called me out, gave me a little lump sum of money earlier this year, and was like, live off of this for a little bit, but after that, you a bird, baby. We're gonna feed you every day. And you better trust it. So y'all ain't sitting over here with no job or no savings or nothing. Nothing. Just called to come on here and teach, and Spirit just been making it work for me every week. And that's gonna be relevant to some of y'all very soon. Like, how do people live like that? You can't imagine it. After a corporate salary for 16 years, I couldn't imagine it either. I was like, people really be out here living like that? I was like, yeah, they're free. They are free. They're free as a bird. But Spirit is showing me the wheel of fortune is turning. So for people like you and like me who resonate with this message, to where you know you being called out of their job, you know you being called out to walk operating your purpose. Spirit done already approved you to do certain type of divination work. Like, I got approved to do a tarot channel back in 2020. Y'all just not seeing me because I didn't start reading tarot until 2020 when I moved to Dallas, when I got away from my family. So y'all just now really getting to know me after years of twists and turns and trying to be a life insurance agent after I left corporate and trying to do the brand ambassador work and going through karmic situations to where I didn't even want to show up and do tarot for y'all. to the point where I wouldn't even start this channel. I was doing a little bit on TikTok, but I wouldn't even come here and do it. So that's significant for somebody. It don't come out unless it needs to come out. Spirit's gonna call you out to be a bird, and you probably gonna be so scared, your life falling apart, baby. I'm there right now. That's why I say, if you see anything on Cash App, it does go to my son because my Cash App out of commission for a minute. But I appreciate y'all sticking through to the end. Drop some yellow hearts and stars if you made it this far. And talk to me in the comments. I like talking to y'all. It just be me here. I be want to talk to somebody. At least the people who watch the reading. Just like, if you going through it, just gather here, okay? I got you. We got each other. We gonna get through this. Spirit ain't bring us together for nothing, right? You got a community now. So also make sure y'all engage on the community tab on this channel. Let's really grow this channel. It's ours. So anything I put out here is for you. You saw it. It's for you. Here we are. What we gonna do today, bestie? All right. So I do this for real. I love y'all in real life and be great on purpose. Okay. And